there you beauties, and welcome to today's Future Spouse Pick a Card reading with me, the High Maintenance Hippie, where I want to find out what your future spouse is going to love about your appearance. So we are hyping you up today, and to do this I need you to pick one of these three piles. Pile number 1 we have Kate Moss, pile number 2 we have Claudia Schiffer, and pile number 3 we have Naomi Campbell. I highly recommend that you go with your first gut instinct. Spirit is going to guide you towards the pile which has the most relevant information for you, and once you've chosen your pile, I shall see you in your reading. Hello there, pile number 1, welcome to your reading. Let's find out what your future spouse is going to love about your appearance. And as I tap into your energy, I do have a few messages from Spirit. So firstly, I feel like there could be some kind of transformation coming up for you. Now, I do feel this around people. I don't know whether you're going to be rekindling with an ex for some of you. I know a lot of you are going to be like, hell no. But there's something around like an ex coming in from the past, or this could be like a friend from the past coming in, and you're transforming this old relationship into something new and something better. I also want to say that some of you may get some clarity around something that was hidden in the past. Now, this doesn't have to be negative at all, because I feel that the energy around this is like relieving, like you finally found out the truth about something. So I feel that there's some communication coming in about something that's been kept secret or something that was unknown in the past. Okay, so there's clarity coming in for you guys. So you guys chose Kate Moss. I absolutely adore Kate Moss. Now, there's something around your energy being a little bit quirky. I don't know whether you guys like to dress a little bit different. I don't know whether you guys like to make yourself look a certain way so that you stand out in the crowd. There's something about you, like I'm hearing like against all odds. Yeah, it makes me think about somebody who I know. Now, this person who I know is quite like a big, broad man, and they're a runner. And I remember whenever they'd run, people would say like, oh my gosh, you don't look like a runner. Like, I can't believe you can run the way that you run, because you're not built like a regular runner. So there's something about being against all odds in a way that's like that. And the reason I say that is because Kate Moss is 5'6". And when it comes to or at least back in the day, I don't know what it's like now, but the height restriction for a supermodel, female supermodel, was 5'8" minimum. But Kate Moss, she just had something, and she's a 5'6" supermodel. And that is why I feel that there could be something a bit against all odds with you guys. I do also feel that you could be people who look bigger than you are, or look taller than you are. And I do think it's because you have a very large aura and a very strong presence. You could have pictures and you could look about 6 foot, but really you're 5'5". People could meet you and go, oh my gosh, I thought you'd be taller, or I thought you'd be bigger. Because I feel like on pictures in particular, because of your aura, it's like your energy spreads out and it just makes you look like bigger and taller on pictures. I do feel like there's something very, very neat about your physical body. And I know neat is a weird word to say, or weird word to use here, but I feel like everything is just in the right place. It doesn't matter what your shape or size is. There's something very neat about your body. I don't know whether you guys work out profusely or whether if you don't work out, you just have like a very naturally like toned body. I really do feel you guys being very good communicators, very witty, very charming coming through here. Something around acting with you guys as well. I don't know whether you guys are very good actors, very good at impressions. I don't know whether you guys use your acting skills to make other people laugh. This could just be what you do with friends, or you could actually be a comedian of some kind, or just have a natural knack for comedy and a natural knack for reading a room as well. Again, it's like a star quality presence that you guys have, so I won't be surprised if some of you have done stage work in the past. Now, when it comes to your future spouse and what they love about your appearance, something about your face being very universal. I don't know whether it's like a heart-shaped face. I'm even getting like a square-shaped face, but there's something very universal about your face where it like when you have hairstyles, and some people suit short, some people will suit long, but you have a more universal face shape, which looks good when you've got short hair, looks good when you've got long hair. So I don't know whether you guys do like to switch up the length in your hair from time to time. I'm also getting something with colours with your hair as well, so I don't know whether you like to change hair colours too. And again, it's that universal appearance that you have where you can suit like many different many different hair colours. There's something around blue hair here, so I don't know whether some of you have like a blue wig, or some of you have dyed your hair blue, or some of you are thinking about dyeing your hair blue for Halloween or something like that, or wearing a blue wig for Halloween. There's something about that colour really making your features pop. I do think you guys may like to dress up in general. You could be the kind of people who like to dress up on Halloween, like you really look forward to Halloween because you can't wait to dress up. You could literally be on stage and you dress up. But I think even when you're dressing for like a night out or even something quite casually, you like to dress up. There's something very theatrical about the way that you dress. Blood red is coming through very strongly, and I do feel like some of you may have blood red nails at the moment. But that colour really suits you, or you really like that colour. You're extremely creative. Very, very creative. I don't know whether you guys have like a bit of orange in your aura. I don't know whether you're going to know that, but I can sense like a little bit of orange in your aura. It's like there's confidence. You guys have confidence, and it really does come from the heart. And I know the confidence comes from like the solar plexus, like down here, but there's something around you knowing in your heart that you are supposed to be seen, that you are supposed to be expressing your talents. I don't know whether you guys love cats, because cats is coming through very, very strongly here, or cats are coming through very strongly. I do sense you guys having like a very feline appearance. I could be looking at some Leos here. Okay, we could be looking at Leo sun, moon, rising. I'm going to throw Jupiter in there, and I'm going to throw Venus, Leo in there as well. We do also have some Scorpio energy and Gemini energy here too. A lot of you may actually have a Gemini sun sign, because I'm feeling the soul and like this orange kind of aura. It's just giving me Gemini vibes for some reason. I feel like you guys have a very like feline looking face. And the best way I can describe it is like everything is kind of upturned like a feline. And this is something that your future spouse absolutely loves. It's just something so sexy about your face, and in particular your stare. I think your future spouse really likes it when you wear chokers as well. I think they've got like a little bit of a neck fetish, because there's something around your very feline-esque face wearing a choker, and it just looks so hot. They really like the fact that you take care of yourself. You could be into fitness, you could be into nutrition. There's something about your energy that's really clean. So I don't know whether you guys have a very clean diet, you like to look after yourselves, you like to detox on a regular basis. But they really love the care that you take in your appearance. Something around some of you being perfectionists as well. I think maybe in the past your perfectionism has irritated people, but your future spouse like really admires your perfectionistic ways. And I think your perfectionistic ways definitely do show when it comes to your physical appearance as well. It's like everything has to be on point, and they love that. I don't know whether your future spouse is going to be a Virgo. Virgo sun, moon, rising, Virgo Jupiter. We're going to say Virgo Venus here as well. I do feel a strong Virgo Venus actually with your future spouse. And Virgo Venuses, shout out to you guys, but you guys are very, very pernickety. Like you notice everything when it comes to aesthetics. Whenever I meet somebody in their Virgo Venus, I literally do crap my pants, because I'm like, oh my God, they're going to notice that like I've just jobbed my makeup or my hair. And it honestly, you guys do scare me, but at the same time you inspire me to be better. So I really do feel this like Virgo Venus energy with your future spouse. 11/11 as I looked at the viewfinder as well. There's something around them just admiring how like focused you are on your appearance, but it's deeper than that with you. You're very focused on your health and your well-being, and naturally that radiates externally. There's something around your posture as well. You've got a very strong posture. It's like you've got such a strong aura. You stand so tall. It really does make an impact when you walk in a room. And I think your future spouse loves how presentable you are, but they also love the power that radiates from you. And I think some past people have potentially wanted to dim your power. Maybe they wanted to kind of push you to the back because you were overtaking them and their power. Or they just can't handle having a powerful person on their arm. But your future spouse is going to admire that. Your future spouse is looking for somebody powerful because your future spouse is powerful and they need somebody to match that power. It would be boring if they didn't have somebody who was a match to them, because they just overpower that person. And like, they like a little bit of a challenge. They like a bit of fire within somebody. They like a bit of competition as well. I feel like your future spouse could actually be somebody who you kind of banter with, and it's like, if you go out to like a restaurant or a party or social, it's gonna be like, oh, which one of us do you think is gonna look better tonight then? And you could both literally be like in the mirror just trying to like beat the other person with like looks that day and stuff like that. I know that sounds like really weird, like, I don't know, but it's like it's like your future spouse knows that you're going to beat them hands down all the time, but they may, it's like I can see them like pulling, and this is if we're looking at like a male spouse here, obviously make this fit, okay? If this is female with a female, it won't be a suit that I'm talking about now, it'll be a dress, even though I've not even told you what I'm about to say yet, and I've probably complicated things. But I'm seeing a male here in particular. I said it, make it fit if it's a female, okay, the female version. But it's like that you're going to a social and they've not told you what they're going to wear, and they're like really excited to surprise you and pull out this suit and just be like, what do you think of this? And it's like they care about their appearance so much that they're so excited about like the suit that they're wearing. They wanted to surprise you with the suit that they're wearing, but at the same time they're hoping that they're gonna look better than you that night. Like, but it's sweet, it's innocent, and they're literally just like, huh, beat that then. And then you pull out like this amazing dress and you're just like, this. Anyways, whatever. Okay, let's see if the bowls have anything extra for us. I think they're really into your legs. I think there's something about the way that you walk. And I know I've chosen catwalk, I don't know how to do this. I know I've chosen catwalk models today for you guys to choose from, but there's something with this part which is very like, you've got a very feline walk. Your strut, your walk, they find that so attractive. They literally find you so attractive that they just want to take you anywhere. It doesn't even matter whether you're doing it anywhere appropriate. They're just like, oh my God, I need you, come into the toilets. Yeah, your future spouse is so flippin', I was gonna say fluffy. Your future spouse is so fussy. And there's not many people who can satisfy your future spouse, but you do. Hair. Something about your hair, I did mention that, didn't I? The hair. Cute. And butt. And I think it's when you have this strut, it's like your butt like moves from side to side and they're just mesmerized by it. I don't know whether I do have some ex-models here, because I do think some of you have perfected that walk, so I could be looking at some people who are ex-models or people who have had experience when it comes to catwalks and things like that. You've got a timeless beauty as well, which is what Spirit wants to say, it's timeless. You really do stand out from the crowd as well. I think I mentioned earlier in this reading that maybe you dress, or maybe you like manipulate your body in a way where you do look different, where you do stand out in the crowd. It makes me think of me in my early 20s. And this is like a little bit embarrassing to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's going to sound really conceited as well, but back in my early 20s, I got into like the fillers and things like that. And it got to the point where people were like, oh my God, like you're going a little bit too far with this. Like you're starting to look a bit silly. And I was like, no, like I want to look like this. I do this because I want to stand out, and as long as, this sounds so conceited guys, and I was like, as long as people are watching me or looking at me, whether they're thinking like, wow, she's beautiful, or whether they're thinking, oh my God, she's gone too far, it's still attention. I just want people to look. It's so crazy because genuinely, I'm so far from that person now, it's absolutely crazy. But back then, I needed the attention. And I'm not saying you guys need the attention, but that was just an example of me saying, I manipulated my body in a way where people would look. So I don't know whether you guys like to put on like something a little bit risque, and by risque I don't mean like dress set like sexy, but something that's just a little bit different from the norm, something that's going to get people talking. Okay, or maybe like you're like, I'm even getting like bodybuilder vibes from this pile as well. Some of you may literally like bodybuild and manipulate your body in a way where it's like, whoa, like you don't see that every day. And it's super, super positive here. It's not like me and my feathers. Me and my feathers is just ridiculous. But with you guys, it's like really positive. It's like you stand out in a way where it's like you manipulate the human body in a way that not many people can manipulate it. Okay then, I'm going to leave that there, pile number 1. I really hope this reading helped in some way. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I do ask that you drop me a like, and please drop me a comment down below if you do resonate, or if you just want to say hi. Make sure you subscribe if you do like content like this, because it means that you will be notified whenever I do post a brand new pick a card reading. Take care of yourselves, beautiful pile number 1, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye. Hello there, gorgeous pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Let's find out what your future spouse is going to love about your appearance. And to kickstart this reading, I need to tell you, I can feel a very fated connection coming through. Now, I don't know whether you're already with somebody or whether you're looking for somebody, because I feel that someone is coming through and you are going to be in a relationship with this person. Now, I'm getting the energy of Libra coming through and Pisces coming through with this person. This could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. But I do want to say, for some of you, you may not realise the heavy Libra or the heavy Pisces within this person's chart if you do not have their chart at hand, because this heavy Libra or heavy Pisces energy could be hidden within the confines of the birth chart. It could even be a Neptune on Neptune trine or sextile within your synastry charts as well. But I do feel like this connection that's coming through is past life. This is the kind of connection where you are going to just be naturally emotionally connected. It's going to feel like you've met each other before. It's going to feel like you've known each other for a lifetime, because you have already known each other for a lifetime. And I do want to say this person could trigger you in some way, but these are going to be triggers that come from your past life. I do feel a lot of healing within this relationship as well. And I think for a lot of you, I think this could be your future spouse that we're talking about today, because we are looking at the 7th house and Libra, which both represent marriage. So pile number 2s, I want to say that your future spouse ain't too far away. Now, you guys chose Claudia Schiffer, and I'm going to say this about all the models that I've chosen today. I love Claudia Schiffer, but it makes me feel like Spirit is saying you're the mannequin. So I don't know whether you have the type of body that can wear like any style of clothes. I feel like conservative clothes with you. I feel office wear with you. I don't know whether you're the kind of person who likes to wear tailored clothes. I remember I went through a phase where I wore like tailored stuff on nights out. I couldn't help it. Doesn't mean I was walking around in suits, but I was wearing like tailored dresses and things like that. I was just so into tailoring. I still am, but I'm not as like obsessed with tailoring like I used to be. But there's something around things that are tailored looking very, very slick on you, looking very good on you. There's something very expensive about you. You just look expensive. Sensing something around the eyes here. There's like very deep set eyes, but they're very intense. There's like an innocence to your look, actually, I want to say. There's like an innocence to it, but there's like an edge of like sexiness there as well. But the eyes are standing out very, very prominently. I don't know whether you've got naturally thick hair as well that's coming through. Could be talking to some, I could say Jupiter rising. I could be talking to some Sagittarius risings. I could be talking to some Leo risings here. I also feel that you could have a lot of Cancer in your chart. So you could be a Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. I'm even feeling like a bit of a Cancer Mars energy here too. Something very magnetizing about you guys. I don't know whether you attract a lot of people. I think you get a lot of attention, for sure. For some of you, maybe you don't attract that many people, but it's only because people are very intimidated by you. I think some of you could be on the taller side. I think there's a lot of energy around the hips and the thighs and the butt here with you guys. I really want to say your future spouse loves your hips, your thighs, and your butt in particular. I'm just hearing the word Mooney now, like pull a Mooney. So I don't know whether you just have like the cutest like butt. Like it's just giving me like cute vibes. Like they just think your butt is like so flipping cute, and obviously they think it's sexy too, but there's like a cuteness to it, and they're just like, they want to squeeze it all of the time. I do feel that your future spouse really admires your style, because there's like a classiness there. I even want to throw in Taurus Venus here now. I know I'm throwing in a lot of signs for you guys, but there's like a real class to the way that you dress yourself. You're the kind of person who could wear like low budget clothes and people will be like, oh, where did you get your outfit from? And you can say like a low budget store and they're like, whoa, like you make it look like it's Prada. For some of you, you could actually be into like vintage wear as well. I want to say you've got quite a strong jawline. Very prominent cheekbones coming through here too. Your future spouse really loves like how you're a great mix of like cute and fierce. I don't know whether you're the kind of person that has like a resting bitch face, but as soon as you smile, like everything is just cute, like you just radiate cuteness. I don't know whether you're the kind of person who likes to heal yourself through retail therapy, or whether you're the kind of person that when you are feeling a little bit low, like you get straight on the internet and you're shopping. That's coming through too. I feel like you're actually going to help style your future spouse as well. I feel like they're going to really like your advice when it comes to style. And this isn't just clothing wise, I think this could be like interior design. You just ooze opulence. I'm getting like a hot pink here, very much like the colour on the neons in my room at the moment. But I can feel like a hot pink here, and this colour just making you pop. I want to say that your future spouse loves when you wear hot pink underwear. It's that colour that really kind of catches their eye. I feel a bit of Sagittarius with your future spouse now as well. I think you're great people, and I think this is in a physical way and an energetic way. For some of you, you may even have a career in fashion. Maybe you work in retail. Maybe you're a designer or an artist of some kind. Or you just have like a knack for art. So you know how to advise people, you know what looks good, but energetically, I think when people are around you, they just feel more expensive. They feel more opulent. I don't know whether some of you have like a little heart tattoo, or you have like a little tattoo somewhere of some kind. I'm even feeling like a little moon behind the ear. Something very romantic about your style. Your future spouse definitely feels like they're with somebody very prestigious when they're with you. I don't know whether your future spouse is going to pedestalize you in some way or kind of let you run the show. I just see you being the star of the relationship. And that doesn't mean that your future spouse is weak. Doesn't mean that your future spouse is a wallflower. Doesn't mean that your future spouse is lazy. But there's something around them, like noticing that you are like the star of the relationship and they're kind of just allowing you. It's like freedom coming through. Your future spouse is somebody who really allows you your freedom to express, your freedom to be. And I think there's something like very, I want to say that very colourful and very entertaining about you. Like you've got big energy. And I think they're more than happy to let you be the star of the relationship, where I think in other relationships, you could have met people who kind of battled against that or kind of battled for the limelight within a relationship. Your future spouse is going to be cool. I don't know whether you're somebody who's got like a little bit of a fiery temper or you've got like a little bit of like sass. Again, your future spouse is going to really adore that. They're going to admire it. I think at times they're going to find it like a bit eye-rolling, just like, oh my god, here they go again. But there's something about them like deep down really admiring that in you. 1717 as I look at the viewfinder, which makes me feel that they really admire the way that you express yourself. And I think this is the same with your appearance and with your clothing. It's like, I like it. I don't care if it's not in fashion. I don't care if it's not current. I like it. It's like you make the fashion. You're an icon, pile number 2. You are fashion, baby. You are fashion. Okay, just drop one on the floor, so just bear with me. Okay, we've got cute, and you remember me mentioning about your super cute B-U-T-T. Your future spouse is just for that B-U-T-T. They just want to squeeze it all day, every day. Accomplished, and I think this is like the power that you have within the relationship. Like you are accomplished. You're the kind of person who doesn't need anybody. Your future spouse is very aware that they are lucky to have you. And they're very aware that they can't contain you and they can't control you in any way. And they really are very happy to just allow you to be your most expressive self. 2020, as I look at the viewfinder, so many angel numbers coming through for you guys, part number 2. beautiful, literally like beautiful. There's like a refined beauty with you guys. And then let me lick you up and down, which was actually in the wrong bowl. That's supposed to be in this bowl, I think, and that is actually supposed to be in that bowl as I look into the bowl. So yeah, they find your, like, everything about you is attractive to them. It's the face, it's the body, and yeah, you really are the full package for your future spouse. And there's like a class to you and a richness to you that they just feel so proud to have you on their arm. So yeah, pile number 2, I'm going to leave that there. I really hope this reading helped in some way. If you did enjoy it and you did make it this far, I do ask that you please drop me a like. And if you want to comment down below, let me know whether you resonate or just say hey. I'd love to hear from you. And also please subscribe if you do like content like this, because you will be notified whenever I do post a brand new pick a card reading. Take care of yourselves, pile number 2, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye. Hello there, gorgeous pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Let's find out what your future spouse is going to love about your appearance. Now, I don't know whether some of you are going for a promotion at work, whether some of you own your own business and you're looking to expand your business, or whether some of you are switching careers or switching jobs, because I can see some good news coming in around that and you getting noticed in that arena. Now, if the work thing doesn't resonate with you, I do want to say this could have something to do with social media growth. Now, I definitely feel with you guys, because you guys chose the beautiful, gorgeous Naomi Campbell, most certainly my favourite supermodel from the 90s. She is a stunner. I'm sure she's a Capricorn rising, and Capricorn risings always have very strong bone structure, and you know Naomi, she's super striking. So that tells me that you guys could be Capricorn risings, or you could have some prominent Capricorn in your chart, but we could be looking at you being somebody who does have like very prominent facial features, a very prominent jawline, very prominent cheekbones, very, very intense stare. There's something around you really suiting long hair. I don't know whether some of you wear a wig which is long, or whether some of you wear extensions, or whether some of you have naturally long hair, but long hair looks bomb on you. Something around you as well, having a beautiful mix of like masculine and femininity within you. It's like androgyny. You're very androgynous. I want to say like you've got very like sex icon kind of energy, and I won't be surprised if you're the kind of person who gets a lot of attention. And I want to say in particular online, you could be a lot of people's fantasies, and this could be people online in particular. I even want to say like if you go to a gym or anything like that, you could get a lot of attention. Everyone might talk about you. Pile number 3, you may be the one that everyone talks about. You may be the one that everybody notices. I think there's a lot of people that look at you, pile number 3, and they want to be like you. They want to achieve your level of beauty. They want to achieve your level of presence, I want to say. But I do think you work very, very, very hard on yourself, whether this be fitness-wise, whether this be nutritionally, but you put work into your appearance. Like Beyonce is like, oh, I woke up like this. And I think pile number 3, even though you are naturally absolutely stunning, I don't think you rest on your appearance. This could be a pile where there could be a little bit of body dysmorphia, okay? It doesn't have to be anything super serious, but there could be, you may not see what other people see in yourself, and that's why you don't rest on this. You work on your appearance because you always feel like you need to improve yourself in some way. And this has its pros, of course, but the only con is, I think sometimes you could be a little bit harsh on yourself. Are you the kind of people who pull off low-rise jeans? Because that's coming through very strongly here as well. Some of you may be like, hell no, but maybe if you tried on a pair, because maybe you haven't tried on a pair since like 2001 or something like that, but if you tried on a pair, you might be like, oh, whoa, I actually didn't know I could pull these off, because there's something around you and low-rise jeans and being able to pull them off. Something around shorts as well, like Daisy Dukes. Daisy Dukes, is that how you say it? Daisy Dukes are coming through. So I don't know whether you just look super fine in like little denim shorts. I think that's something in particular that your future spouse likes about you. They like it when you wear shorts. Like it really turns them on when you wear like tight shorts. I don't know whether you're from California or Florida or one of those kind of places, or you come from like somewhere where it's like a little bit hot. Whether your future spouse is from one of those places, or whether your future spouse has like a little bit of like a kink for like Californian girls. So maybe he or she really liked the Katy Perry California girls were unstoppable, unbelievable. I don't even know the lyrics there, guys. Daisy Dukes bikinis on top. Okay, there's something about you not having to do much. Less is more with you. Maybe you go by the mantra of less is more. You're the kind of person who can go on a night out with just a pair of shorts and like a little top. And I'm not saying that that would be your go-to outfit, but I'm just giving an example here. You don't need to put jewelry on because you're striking enough. You are the jewel. I feel like your future spouse may have a connection with you from childhood that will not be for everybody, but you may have a childhood connection or a past connection of some kind, or you may know each other through a child, potentially. This could well easily be two parents at the school gates and you kind of lock eyes and boom, it just goes from there. Your future spouse really finds your confidence sexy. They find that very, very attractive. And I want to say that you don't always feel the most confident, but you may not realise as part number 3, you always exude confidence. I think a lot of people will be shocked to think that you ever felt like a lack of confidence, because a lot of people look at you like you are like the perfect person. And if you said to them like, oh my God, like I really don't have much confidence, or I don't always have like the utmost confidence, I think they'd be like, wow, like how? Like you are absolutely amazing, you are absolutely stunning, everything about you is beautiful. There is a message coming through upon number 3 for you guys to really exert your confidence and be more confident in yourself. I really do feel a timeline with part number 3s. I feel that those of you who are on the younger side, I feel like the message is to believe in yourselves, be more confident. Flaunt what you've got is something else that's coming through. And I feel like those of you who are a little bit on the older side, I think you may resonate with what I'm saying because you've been through that process. You've been through the process where you had to build your confidence, where you started to realise like the best parts of yourself and you're able to express those more easily now. There's something around your future spouse and you having a very similar style. I won't be surprised if you guys have some prominent conjunctions in your synastry. I don't know whether you guys are born in the same month. I don't know whether you guys have conjuncting Venuses. Conjuncting Mars is coming through. Two Marses conjuncting each other. Or we could have a Venus conjunct Mars here as well. But I really do feel like there's something very similar about your aesthetics. Or maybe you look very similar with this conjunction card here. I don't know whether you guys have any prominent Virgo, Leo, or Capricorn in your chart. I feel like your future spouse could have a lot of water in their chart. Water and earth is coming through for your future spouse. Something coming through about creativity. I don't know whether some of you sing, but you haven't showcased that. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to showcase it on stage or anything like that, but there's something around you being able to sing and you don't sing enough, Spirit is saying. I said this for part number 1, I believe, but I feel like your future spouse is someone who's very, very fussy. I feel like when you meet your future spouse, they're going to give off an energy of not settling down just because they've failed to settle down previously. You may find out that they've been in like a lot of short-term relationships, or you may find out that they haven't even reached relationship status with people. And you're like, why is that? Are you just out for the FCUKs? But it's because this person is very, very picky. But when they meet you, it's the first time they've ever felt highly, highly attracted to somebody. And I want to say there's an energy between you guys where this person like feels so like stuck to you or merged with you that they really struggle to peel themselves away. I feel like they feel like they're understood for the first time as well, and this is also giving me this conjunction energy here where there's like a strong similarity between you guys. I think by getting to know each other, you both get to know yourselves better. You really are a mirror of this person. And there's a mirror here with the Ace of Cups. As I say that with conjunction underneath. I want to say that your future spouse may have some Leo energy as well, and I'm being quite superficial when I say this because Leos are known to, love themselves, which is beautiful. Yes, like please, if any of you have any strong Leo placements in your chart and you're not feeling confident and you're not loving on yourself, look in your chart, find where Leo is, even if it's just the ruler of a house, and really utilize that Leo energy, because we all need to love ourselves more. But I feel like your future spouse really does love themselves and admire themselves. Some of it could be in a little bit of an egotistical way as well, okay? So an egotistical way as well, just a little bit of ego, okay? We don't have any like dangerous amounts of ego here with this person. But when they see elements of themselves in you, they kind of just fall in love because they're very much in love with themselves. And I'm going to repeat, that's absolutely beautiful. But yeah, it's quite interesting dynamic here. Baby face. So they feel like you have a baby face, but I do think you have the kind of face that doesn't age. You could look a lot younger than your age as well. Healing, 11 here. And genuinely, I do think you guys mirror each other. And I think this healing is because as you get to know each other, you get to know yourselves better. I think as well, like your appearance and your attractiveness heals this person for a couple of reasons, actually. Firstly, you are a trophy wife or trophy husband to this person, hands down. And I know that won't sound great for some of you because it sounds very superficial and a little bit cold to just be the trophy wife or trophy husband, but it's not just that, okay? It's not just the trophy wife or the trophy husband. There's a lot more there, but they really will wear you like a trophy. You boost their confidence and you really do boost their status. I mean, imagine having Naomi Campbell on your arm. Like, come on. That's you. Genuinely, like you, it's like they have a supermodel on their arm when it comes to you. Something very unoffensive as well about the way that you kind of dress and the way that you do your makeup. I think you're very much, I wouldn't say that you're super into keeping up with trends, but I do want to say that you may be somebody who wears like neutral colours, and the way you dress, it just never looks offensive. I don't know how to describe that with it. It's like you never put a foot wrong when it comes to your attire, the way that you dress. You'll never be seen on a picture where you've made a mistake. Like you never look back in your camera roll and go, oh my God, I wish I never wore that. Because there's something very, it makes me think, right? You know when you've got a fashion show and you've got all the designs walking down the catwalk, and then the designer comes out and the designer's always wearing something very unoffensive. Like they could have designed the most offensive clothing you've ever seen in your life going down that catwalk, but when they come out, they could just be wearing like a black top and black trousers. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying you just wear like a black top and black trousers, but it's like a very unoffensive style that you have, and you never ever have a bad outfit day because of that. Okay. And wealth as well. And I think it's a supermodel vibe for you guys, part number 3. Like, you look wealthy. When somebody has you on their arm, they look wealthy. You may be very wealthy. You and your future spouse together may be very wealthy. We do have a lot of 10th house energy here, legacy energy here with you guys. I'm going to say, if you guys had kids, these kids would be gorgeous. Absolutely flipping gorgeous. There's something around light eyes, and this is particularly with children, but you may resonate with it as well. Like light eyes and dark hair is coming through very strongly, but I feel these eyes are quite like otherworldly. And this could be yours, this could be your future spouse's, but I feel this very strongly with the children. So maybe you or your future spouse have very prominent eyes, and the children, or one of the children inherits that eye colour. It could be green as well, or it could be like a very light hazel here too. Okay, part number 3. I'm going to leave that there. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated for you in some way. If you made it this far, I do ask that you pretty please drop me a like, and also feel free to comment down below. Let me know if you resonate. Just say hey, just say whatever you want in the comments. It is a free for all down there in the comments, but obviously if you're going to say something nasty, this ain't the place for you. Okay, we don't do negative vibes here on the channel. And also do be sure to subscribe if you do like content like this, because you will be notified whenever I do post a brand new reading. Take care of yourselves, part number 3, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.